Just gotta take it all in, guys. Welcome back to Poker Hands. How's it going, guys? I also wanted to quickly talk about the giveaway. Seriously though, I know I've mentioned it already, but this is going to be the last event of the World Series, and because of that, when I do bust this tournament, I'm going to draw the winner. It's currently around $30.2 thousand. Gonna have to go in. I have a spreadsheet and updating. I've just bricked a few extra events, so it went down a little bit. But yeah, still $30,000 giveaway. And what I'll do is after I bust the main, I'll wait a couple of days, and then we're going to do the drawing over on Facebook. So if you want to find out details for who's going to win it, feel free to check out my Facebook fan page and give it a like so you know what's going on with that. And I think what I'm going to do, I'm kind of trying to decide. I generally like to spread it out and do like a bunch of smaller ones. You know, I think in past giveaways, you know, we just did one where I think during Scoop we won like $9,000. Generally, I like to give away under, you know, $600-ish because there's paperwork and stuff if it's over that amount. So this time I just don't think that's really feasible. I can't pick like 50 winners. It would be just like way too much of a hassle. So maybe I'll do like a few small ones for $500-600 and then one big one for $25,000. Actually, if you guys have opinions on the way we should do the giveaway, just put them in the comments below. I'll look through and see, you know, what you guys want. Look, at the end of the day, it doesn't really make a big difference to me. I know some people like to have a better shot of winning something. I know other people like just to have like a shot at winning something big. Let me know in the comments below so that we can pick the best format. One last thing, I want to thank everyone that came out for the Upswing Poker event. It was pretty sweet. We rented out Surrender Nightclub for a few hours before it opened. Got to meet a lot of great people. You know, learn about the community and have some fun. So it was great. I want to thank everyone for being there. Took a lot of pictures, had a good time. If you guys enjoyed yourselves, also let me know in the comments below if you stopped by. And look, you know, we're gonna probably do this every year. I'm not sure if we're gonna go as big in future years because it was a pretty sizable venue for the Upswing Poker Party. But either way, we're gonna continue to have Upswing Poker parties in the future. So you can only stop by next year. If you're on the fence about coming out to Vegas, you want to hang out with your boy. Also Ryan Fee, Matt Coletta. We had a lot of people there yesterday. You know, Andrew Nemi dropped by. Tonka was in the mix. Jay Nandez, of course. So a lot of different poker people show up for it. A lot of fun. Everyone hangs out, has some drinks. So if you're considering Vegas, stop by next time, guys. I'm pretty happy that I took some days off before the main as well. I think that if you come into the main, you feel burnt out. You've been playing tournaments all summer. It's kind of hard to play your A game. Taking some time off, feeling refreshed. I think it's a good strat. I think there's, you know, a lot of things that are undervalued in poker, and being able to focus because you have had some time off, I think that's actually important. I think you play sharper. I think you're happier to be there, and I think lets you, you know, play better poker. Is it a huge thing? No. I mean, I don't think that it's going to make a massive difference, but you know, these days are long, and the main event is like a week-long event. Coming in fresh, it's definitely an advantage.
Hey buddy, how's it going, man? Hey,
good.
I noticed there's like 700 tables here today, and you just signed up and you found a way to sit next to me.
You were complaining to me about how bad your first table was today, and then here we are.
And here we are at my second table, which still sucks.
These good people.
but it's like, you know.
It sucks less.
A little bit less.
Nice, nice. All right, well, good luck
today. The
today.
first table had like 7 wizards, and this one only has like 4.
Whew. People getting called out, bang, bang. Okay, so we just ended level 4 on the day, my first level of play. Started with 50,000 chips. We're already down to about 40,000. I played one pretty interesting hand. So it goes, we have a limp in the low jack. I'm in the high jack with pocket jacks. I have jack of spades, jack of diamonds. I'm on like 55K, and he covers. So he limps, the blind level is 200, 400 with a $50 ante. He limps, I raise it to 1350. Folds to the big blind, he calls. and then the limper calls as well. So we're taking a three-way flop here, and I have pocket jacks. So flop comes king 9-7, not an amazing flop. Sorry, king 9-6, not an amazing flop, with a flush draw. Checks to me, I check it back. Returns a 7, creating a flush draw. So king 9-6-7, 2 hearts. Checks. Then the low jack bets pretty small. He ends up betting like something around 1,500. I call. Big blind folds. This is where the hand starts to get pretty dicey. So the river comes a 6, pairs the board, and he checks to me. Now, I definitely think it's on the more thin side to go for some value here, but I don't really think he's likely to have a king, because I think, ace king raises pre probably.
I paid up the biggest nit at the table twice.
I'm actually just talking about this hand.
I mean, you don't understand this guy who never bet without it.
Well, let me tell him what happened. All right, so anyway, river's a 6. I decided to bet 3,500, and he then check raises me to 9,000.
Nice job, you guys.
Thank you, John. Nice to see you.
The tightest player at the table.
The tightest player at the table. So when he made 9K, what do you think there?
Well, I thought he had fucking 7s full, but he had quad 6s, so I was a little off.
It was the
Until I
quad
called
sixes.
him with 2 jacks.
I mean, look, so I didn't have a heart. Maybe he was probably with a heart's hand.
Nobody bluffs at our table.
No one bluffs our table, so I should just fold.
If anybody, nobody. It's like fucking, except for the guy the guy with chips 2 over. He's the only guy that might bluff.
Are you setting me up for an epic bluff?
I might bluff you. I might bluff you. I'm talking about the rest of the fucking table.
Oh man, all right, noted. Yeah, you know what? I made the call. He did have the pocket 6s. Sometimes you lose them, man. Pot odds.
Forget pot odds, man. I was telling somebody after the break started. I said, Doug paid this guy off twice. I said I wouldn't have put a $25 chip in either time. But
I put in a little more than that.
he did. He put 11,500.
So what do you think of our table?
It's weak,
They sat us next to each other, so
and
nice quiet environment.
Our table is literally weak tight, except
tight.
for fucking like they got 2 seats to my left and me and you.
Yeah. He did a really good job having aces when someone had ace king.
Yeah, and he did a really good job. He folded. You see, he pulled 2 10s to my queens.
Yeah. I saw
And
that.
then I thought he had ace in his hand, or I would never bet the flop. I fucking gave $3,000 away.
Yeah, but he can have made pairs as well.
Yeah, but just the way he looked at me, I'm like, is he folding ace? I thought he might have folded ace queen or ace king.
You never know.
Whatever.
All right.
Let's go back and kick ass.
All right, well, good luck. Yeah, so we're here with high stakes poker regular. Professional. Antonio, how do you pronounce it? Lievano? Lievano? Yeah, whatever. Otherwise known as SoFlo.
Yeah.
In the streets.
Already repping, by the way.
Already rep. Dude, I saw on that the podcast you did with H3.
Yeah.
I saw that you guys were talking about poker. Poker, yeah.
You're the poker legend right here.
Poker legend right here.
We're really big fans.
Yeah, really big fans. Woo! So how's it going? What's your stack at?
Doing pretty good. Kind of like even, startup, like 45, 46. It's okay,
Nice.
we're doing good. We're doing good.
Yeah. I've worked my way down to 40. It's a good place to be.
It's good.
But the great thing about the main is like you get so many blinds. Like
Exactly.
it's about to be 250, 500, I think. We still have. I still have like 80 blinds, even though I lost like 20% of my stack.
You have a long way to go. I mean, you can run bad, but you have so much time that, like, chance-wise, you're gonna start getting some hands eventually.
Yeah, you're more likely to get hands when you're there for longer. Statistically true.
Right. True.
Yeah. So are you a big poker player? You like poker?
You're my poker legend. Of course.
Oh. God,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
actually great. People walk by and they take pictures of me. And,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I like it the other day. Like, hey, can you take some pictures? You're like, oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
You're like taking all the
all
photos.
10?
Yeah. God.
Not today. Today's all the selfie lifestyle.
Today's
man.
the selfie life.
We got old people that selfie.
Yeah. Dude,
Love it.
honestly, the thing is, poker, it's like such a wide range of like ages and people
That's
that
true.
it's not like, yeah, I mean, it is funny when there are people that are like 60 years old and they're trolling me.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
But-
have you mentioned the giveaway, Doug? I'm like, man, this is
Oh,
like-
yeah. That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. I actually signed up.
Nice,
Look,
all right.
You never know.
Mention-
Never know. You
Awesome,
never know.
jumped in the giveaway, dude.
Fuck.
Jumped in the giveaway. All right, well, good luck, man. We got to get back. Yeah, you get a photo. All right. Okay, so we ended the day with 42.7 thousand.
To get back to even
715.
stack, and I got 94 dimes.
He does have 94 dimes.
94 dimes.
Nice little rush there.
94. Yeah, I did have a rush. I had the fucking top set against no pair.
And you tried to punk me, but I caught you.
I did. No,
I caught you.
No, I tried to punk you because I thought you were attacking his blind. I thought we were.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
If I didn't think that, I would have never done that.
I know.
The 1500 was awesome.
Hey Doug, I heard there might be a giveaway. Is there a giveaway?
We have a giveaway going.
Excellent.
Have I mentioned it?
No, you haven't.
Okay, I'll have to let them know.
Okay.
All right, day 2, guys. We're in it.
Day 2, we're in it.
Okay, so we made day 2. We only had one kind of interesting hand in the final level. I opened the cutoff with pocket 9s, 9 of hearts, 9 of spades. I'm on around 35,000 to start the hand. Matt's out 3 bets the button, and he's got a lot more than me. He's got like 90K. Blinds fold back to me. I call. The blinds are 250-500 with a 75 ante. So I call the 3 bet. The flop comes Jack, 8, deuce, 2 clubs. I had 9 of hearts, 9 of spades. I check, checks it back. Turns the queen of clubs, so the flush completes. I check, he checks it back. There is the 4 of clubs. Now there are 4 clubs out there. I check, and he says to me, turns to me and says, Doug, I'm pretty sure I have the nuts, or I might have the nuts. And he looks down his hand, captures cards, and then bets 1,500 chips into like 8 or 9K. So I'm like looking at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, is this ever a bluff? Like, it's just such a small bet. And I was like, you know what, this guy does play a lot of like limit games, so I'm sure that like he's a little more on top of like trying to use these small bet sizes as a bluff sometimes or for value. Tried to get some info from him, and every time I was like, is this ever a bluff, Mike? He was like, the bet is 1,500. So I was like, all right, whatever. I call, and he had ace 10 of hearts, so he went for it. We caught him. He had a pretty good day. I think he ended around 95,000 or something. So he's got a good sized stack. We're at 42.7. Not amazing, obviously, to lose chips on the day, but tons of blinds. Big blind's gonna be 600 coming in tomorrow. So yeah, still tons of blinds, a lot of play left, and I'm excited to come back. I think day 2. This guy.
We're gonna win this thing. We got this thing. He's got this. Look, he's got this thing. I've got 10% of him.
I don't know who these people are. I don't know who these people are.
40%. I've only got 10%.
Whoa, 40.
I actually have 90%.
90%. Wow, times are tough. Anyway, so we're gonna call it a sesh here, head home. Day 2 is gonna be on, I think, Tuesday. We're gonna be back at 11 a.m. In the meantime, I'm gonna be doing some break desk stuff for PokerGo/ESPN. I'm pretty excited about that. But yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you guys back here for day 2. Peace. Really hope this is the year.